Dead Rising Takeover. With me, like always, Adam, and Charles is on vacation right now, so he's not with us today.
Hello.
But we're going to be bringing out the owner of Dead Rising Haunted House after a little discussion here. Okay, well, this June 6th, we have our Midwest Haunters Convention tour, bus tour coming through our haunted house. So, Adam, what's your thoughts on this?
I think it's gonna be pretty fun and everything like that. Should make. I mean, we gotta make other hunters scared.
That's the thing that's gonna trip me out the most is gonna be here at 9 o'clock in the morning for a call time.
Yeah, that's gonna be the hard part.
I have never in my life scared anybody at 11 o'clock in the morning. So
I have.
Your mom doesn't count.
My sisters?
No, they don't count either. I'm talking about in the haunted houses.
Yeah, I've only scared people coming out of my bedroom.
Well, you do that every morning.
Yeah.
All right, we're going to take a commercial break. And when we come back, John will be with us.
Welcome to Cooking with Blood. Special guest, Cannibal Chris. Hosted by Chef Bloodvein.
How you doing, everybody? My special guest, Cannibal Chris. How you doing, man?
I'm good, man. Ready to cook.
Yeah, ready to chop up. What's the special dish for today?
Intestines and brain. We're gonna make.
Okay. Let's not give away too much.
I just can't wait to eat. Call me whatever you want. Just don't call me late for dinner.
Fair enough. Intestines, we'll add them first. Give them a little stir. Toss a little more of this. I'll take this. Turn the heat down a little bit. Let's cook a little slower. Came out pretty good.
Well, that's great.
Too bad the eyes are trying
Welcome back from the commercial break. Now we're gonna introduce John VITIRITTI, the owner of Dead Rising Haunted House.
Also my father.
Where is he?
Dad?
Pops?
We're waiting on you.
Hey.
Hello.
Speaking of scaring somebody at 9 in the morning.
This is Adam.
How you doing today?
I'm good.
That's good.
Well, it's kind of fun.
Yeah.
So tell us about June. What is actually going to go on?
June, we're going to have 4 busloads of people, and I would say 90% are haunters. So it'll be interesting to see how well these guys scare haunters.
I'll just go, wake up, little bedhead, and it's like, rah!
Yeah. You just say, excuse me, I just got up this morning, so don't fuck with me.
I'll make sure not to drink coffee at all.
But that's probably what Joy could do in the front.
Well, yeah, she can, we'll put curlers.
It's too early in the morning for you fuckers to be here.
I'll put curlers in her hair.
Instead of throwing popcorn, she
Don't
throws
have any hair
toothbrushes.
for curlers.
Oh, that's right, she don't have no hair. She like a boy.
Just kidding, Joy.
Joy, yeah, don't,
It's a
Joy,
joke.
I love you, Joy,
It's a
don't worry
joke.
about it. Other than that, I think it's just gonna be interesting, because then that Thursday, we do the bosses, and then Friday, Jason and I go and we set up the tables at the convention, which is gonna be interesting because we're like a tiny haunt compared to the other,
Big corporate, huh?
the corporate haunts that are gonna be there, and so it should be fun.
What's crazy is a lot of customers that come to our haunt say we're better than most of the corporate haunts.
Well, I'm sorry, but corporate haunts are about making money, not entertaining their customers.
True.
They want to push as much they can through so they can make as much money as they can. They don't really care about the satisfaction of the customers because they still come because they boost them all up with their money and their advertising to get the people to come. So all they want to do is they want to make money. They want to push them through. But
Well,
they do have some of their actors that really love to do this.
They got good
That
actors,
loves-
they have good actors.
Yeah.
I'm just happy that they asked us to be in the tour. And let's go to a commercial right now.
Yeah, well, we'll take a commercial break and
we
we'll
got
come back
some,
and talk some more.
technical problems, so go. All right.
Welcome back from the commercial break, and we're still here with John, the owner of Dead Rising Haunted House. And you were just telling us about the about Thursday, the convention and everything.
We were?
About yeah, that you were going on Friday to set up.
Oh, yeah, Jason and I are gonna go Friday to set the tables up. And we're number 17, we're table 17, the last in the row, and then you go to artist row. So,
I'm looking forward to meeting a lot of new people over there as well. Of course, that's my character, but
I was looking forward to meeting new people, but so many people want to go and we're only limited on tickets, so I sacrificed my ticket for somebody else.
that's
what are you gonna do?
Because you know what, I've been in the business longer than all our other actors and stuff, and I've been to these conventions. They're all basically the same. So I'm willing to give up my ticket so somebody that's never been to one can go.
so nice.
Oh, what a guy. I'd hug you, but you're all the way over there.
And
Just so you know, that sacrifice was for you.
for me,
Yeah, I had you at the bottom of the list, and I'm going, oh man, I gotta get somebody not to go so Adam can go.
damn, that's kind of messed up, but okay.
I'm only kidding, people. This is one of our core people that is here all the time except when he works,
Which is
And-
all the time.
which is all the time. So I don't know how he became a core person if he's
He was a core
Working on it.
person, and then he decided to work more than
decided he need money
Didn't
more
want to
than
be
he
with
needs to
us.
entertain people.
he decided that. Oh, I'll work and then just act.
I
like
got
I'm-
bills, people.
All work and no play now.
I'm not in high school anymore. I got bills.
He's growing up. Our little boy's growing up.
All right, we gotta
Not
take another
height-wise.
commercial break, and when we come back, we'll have more with John.
Who wants breakfast?
What do we have, Ma?
Blue balls.
Hey, got some blue balls.
What do you say, blue balls? Where are my blue balls, Mom? Here you go. Yeah, my favorite.
All right, that's
commercial break. So now we're going to talk about our haunt and what makes us so likable.
Likeable?
Or lovable.
Seriously? Or scareable?
It's scarable. That's the word.
Is that a word? Is that a word?
I don't-
If not, it is
I don't
now.
think so.
Is that a word?
It's going to be used. Oh, man. Why do you think people, like, love us so much over here?
Well, you know, we started out
I
kind
know
of.
it's not his charming personality.
Actually, it was his personality.
Not my
He
smile.
gave me the idea. No, we started out as a zombie haunt, so that's kind of where Dead Rising came from. It was because we started out as a zombie haunt, and we did pretty good as a zombie haunt, but we just didn't. Zombies don't really scare the shit out of people. They just kind of mope around and be stupid and eat other
And
things.
they're mostly just cool to look at.
Yeah, right. You know, and there's a lot of them, so that's the scary part. There's a whole bunch of them, and they come out and scare
Like
you.
a zombie apocalypse.
Yeah.
Well,
So,
we tried to do that, but we didn't really have enough people.
yeah. Well, no, we actually did pretty good. Some of our reviews said that they don't know where all the zombies came from, and but anyway, and so it evolved, and then we finally got a permanent place, because we moved around for a little while, and this is going to be our 4th year here. And I think what's attractive about this haunt is that it's old school. We don't have maybe one mechanical prop, and it's not really a prop, it's just a dog that barks. And everything else is driven by, like, Adam and Jason, and even I go out there and haunt, but it's the people that work here that makes this haunt what it is. They put their heart and soul into it, and they love it. And
The mechanics don't scare people.
yeah,
People
mechanical
scare
things.
people.
People scare people, not mechanical things. Mechanical things they jump out, they startle people, and they make them jump backwards. But they don't. Once it does its thing, it's done. A person does its thing, and then it says, "I'm going to keep going."
And they can change it up, and it's not always
Right.
the same
It's
thing
not
every
always the same
time.
shit.
Find different ways to terrorize the person.
And plus, we also entertain you here. We don't
Well-
just scare you. We don't try to say boo around every corner and just try to scare you in every detail. Well, we keep you in rooms. We entertain you for spend a certain amount of time in each room. So it does take a little bit longer to go through because you sit in a few rooms for participation purposes.
And I mean, the one thing that I love about the haunt world is the fact that our main goal is to scare people. But if we can't scare that person, we make them laugh. We want them to feel something.
Well, the purpose is entertainment. Scaring
Yeah.
and making people laugh is all part of entertainment.
Mhm.
It's like your outside entertainers. I mean, you can't just sit there and keep trying to scare somebody all night
Yeah.
when you're standing out there in line. You gotta make them feel like the time isn't passing. You know, like the time is passing, but they don't feel like they've been sitting out there for a while because they're laughing and giggling because their friend over here is getting tortured by this guy, and then or another group, they got somebody laying on the ground crying in a corner, you know, because they're scaring them so
Yeah.
much, or you got people out there just making them laugh so hard that the time is passing by and they don't realize how long they've been sitting out there.
I mean, what's funnier than somebody pissing or shitting their pants while waiting in line? It's priceless.
Well, usually that
Stinks,
doesn't happen when they
Yeah.
wait in line. It usually doesn't happen until they get inside.
But then, as we did all of that, and we were getting successful, and 15 years ago, I was been saying that I want to do a haunt for 21 and older, and I've always wanted to do it. And last year, I said, well, I'm going to do it, and then everybody said, make it 18 and older because you're going to lose a lot of demographic people. You know, you're going to lose a whole bunch of kids. So we went to 18 and older, and I want to be honest with you, I really didn't know what we were going to do. I kind of wanted like some naked ladies and all that kind of stuff. But,
But Mom didn't like
but
that.
my wife was like, you better not. So, you know, I can't. So I'll do a couple mannequins with boobs showing, you know, paint some nice, never mind. But that's, so we did it, finally got to do the 18 and older. And a guy, the first season, the first time we did it, we advertised it, and a guy flew in from California to go through our adult haunt. And he literally went through twice. Then we had another guy that found us on some kind of website for extreme haunts. And he came here from the city, he Ubered, and he went through twice. And it worked good. We found out that people like to get blood thrown on them. They like to get spanked. They like to get treated like crap. And I shouldn't say like crap, they just like to be treated roughly.
They're freaks.
Yeah, no, they're not. No, our customers are not freaks.
No, they're great people.
They're human beings with problems. That's all I can say. And so now this is like, we've done 5 or 6 or 7 of these or whatever it is that we've done, and now the haunters from other haunts have seen and been through it and want to work here, or I shouldn't say work here, but guest haunt here, because there is no place you can go unless it's some extreme haunt and do what we do. And I was a haunter, these guys are all haunters, and the older haunters know that you can't swear at people, you can't touch people, you can't do anything to anybody but try to scare them. And you get the frickin' smart ass punky people, male or female, that think, oh, you can't scare me. Well, this adult haunt, there's no such animal. Because if you get out of hand, we'll fucking duct tape you and put you in a box, and you'll sit in there for hours. You know, and you can't get out because we chain them up.
And you can't complain about because you signed the waiver.
You signed a waiver,
You
so.
gave us permission.
And if you give us too much shit, they put you on a big wheel and throw knives at you. And
That's
then
the funnest part.
that's the fun part. And you're blindfolded, they're blindfolded, so it's just a shot in the dark who's gonna get stabbed or whatever. So it's an interesting haunt.
Come and see us.
So that's it. Come and see it. So that was my dream for 15 years, and now it's doing it. And
Well,
I'm
eventually we can
overjoyed.
get to that point where we can do a 21 and older one.
Well,
And throw some nudity and...
yeah, but you know, I'm getting so old, I don't care about nudity anymore. It's more like, oh yeah, I do. Don, I ain't gonna kid you. No.
Hey,
So-
I'm single.
You're single. Well,
Did you hear that, ladies? He's single.
he's single.
I like long walks on the beach and musicals.
And don't forget about show tunes.
It's show tunes. He loves show tunes. Yeah. I seen him doing a Fred Astaire thing the other day. With the white gown. He was the other person.
All right, guys, that's all the time we have.
I'll make sure to sing Brady Bunch to you.
Sing the Brady Bunch.
Yeah, there you go. All right, that's all the time we have for today.
Why?
Because it's time to go.
Is this not my... Oh, this is your show. Sorry. Okay. Go ahead.
Why do you want us to sit here? Go ahead.
You want to say more?
No. Okay, we're good.
Hey, you're in my world now, okay?
No,
I'm not in
this
your
is still
world.
my
Hey,
world.
it's our world.
Oh, I'm
Oh,
sorry.
that's right. I'm in your world. Okay.
Thank you for tuning in.
Hey,
and
I buy all this shit.
true.
Okay.
All
I'm behind the camera all the time.
right.
That's where I spend most of my life.
If it wasn't for John, we wouldn't be here.
Exactly. It would just be two
I
guys.
literally wouldn't be here.
It would be just two guys behind the table looking out at a door if I wasn't up there behind
Like
the camera.
so, what are we going to talk about today?
All right, that's it, guys. Thanks for coming, Dad.
All right. Take care. Don't forget to come and see us.
Like, subscribe, share.
We're located on 13624 South Cicero Avenue in Crestwood, Illinois.
Next to the McDonald's behind Sprint.
Make sure you guys come and see us. Keep an eye out for the videos, and look forward
See
to
y'all soon.
seeing you soon. Have a nice day.